Because when I visited them, the father was bedridden. What was the lowest commission you ever get from selling?
Lowest commission.
And then now we also have our competitors coming in at 1999. She wanted to sell, she called back the agent. The agent said, welcome to STFU, where we discuss the taboos and dark secrets of every industry. So today, we have our very special guest, Torrance.
Hi, I'm Torrance.
So maybe Torrance, you can start off with, prior to joining real estate, what were you doing?
So before I joined real estate, I was working as a banker for 7 years. Right from fresh grad, when I came out from school, I go to banking industry already.
Okay, and then your degree was in banking also?
No, marketing. Actually, it's marketing.
Marketing, so you did marketing for the banks?
No. So what I did was that you see those branches that you go to branch and you withdraw money and all. I was there as a RM, relationship manager lah. In fact, yeah.
Not the teller lah, not the
teller,
I want
yeah.
to draw 1,000.
So I'm the one that sell you stuff lah.
Oh, insurance, sell insurance.
Sell insurance, investment as well. Unit trust and all.
Okay. And then what was the progression like?
What we do is that we work in a branch. So you saw us pressing the queue, then you'll come over. Of course, we help you with your servicing and all that. Then we will sell stuff that is according to what you need. Then after that, of course, you progress on. Then you serve a higher net worth clients, which is, for example, your premier banking clients.
So when you sell, you also get commission?
Yes. So we get a basic pay and commission.
More interesting question would be like, as a fresh grad starting out in the banking industry, like what's the rough starting pay?
Okay, I cannot exactly remember, but it's about 3.
Too high already.
No,
Okay.
it's about 3 per month.
But 7 years ago, 3 is quite...
Not bad lah. Okay,
not-
3 to be exact,
3
3.1 plus lah. Yeah.
For
which is
degree
okay.
holders.
Then plus bonuses. To be honest, I think it's quite a good job because most of my peers don't earn, because we have commission as well. So most of my peers don't earn that much
At that point of
At that
time,
point of
lah,
time,
and
yeah.
from the same industry as well. Sorry, same degree.
Yes, correct, yes.
Okay. But most of them, where they go after uni? Like, if they don't go banking sector?
There are a lot. It's just
Everywhere. Japalan. So actually the degree doesn't matter. So tell the kids now that don't need to study what they like.
Don't anyhow
That's not
say.
me.
Kena cancel. Okay, so that means 7 years in the banking industry. Then finally, after the banking industry, why did you choose to join real estate?
Because of money lah. No lah. It's not because of money.
It's 100% true.
No.
At least for us.
Because I see them earning quite not bad lah.
So
I-
whoever who tell you they join real estate not for money, they are lying to your face.
maybe not. I don't know.
For most, I would.
Okay, but to be fair, banking also earn quite a lot. It's not
But
that
you
it
must
doesn't.
climb your way up
Yeah,
lah.
you must climb slowly, work your way up lah.
And then what's the time horizon for you to climb up?
It takes a while because when you are in mass, which is the retail banking, which I told you about at branches whereby you don't need a lot of you just need to work super hard from morning to night, which I did. 9 a.m. to we can work until 9:30 that kind, because at night we can, although the branches are closed, we do callings
In the branches? Okay.
Then after that, of course, 3 years I went to the premier banking, whereby they will give you a portfolio. You need to manage. Yeah. Then your KPI is how much you help them earn, how much you how you manage their portfolios lah.
So it's a bit like fund manager like that. You manage the...
Manage their money, yes,
Okay,
correct.
okay.
So how much you ask them to invest and how you manage their portfolios.
And then so again, it's basic pay plus whatever you sell them, a bit of commission.
Yes, correct. So why do I transit from banking to
Real estate.
real estate? Is because one of the reasons is because I want more flexible time. Not saying that banking don't have flexible time, but because banking we need to work from 8 to 5.
That's not flexible, ma.
Yeah, correct. In a sense lah, but because we are technically RM, we need to go out and meet our clients. We are quite flexible, but not as flexible. But when you come to real estate, you have control over your time. And then
But that comes with pros and cons as well.
Yeah.
Because if you are
Basic.
someone who procrastinate a lot, very poor self-discipline, then of course 9 to 5 will be the best because you are it's a structure. Yeah, it's a structure.
So I guess the good part about me coming from banking is that I learned how to be disciplined, because you are forced to do. Then after when you come over, then you just use the same lifestyle, and then
Okay, so money and flexibility.
a
bit of both.
Yeah, both lah.
A bit of both.
But it's more fun. fulfilling.
Interesting.
Very fulfilling, yeah. Very
correct, very fulfilling. So, okay. Any concerns now? Because I think for us, for me and Jay, being fresh out of grad from uni, right, we don't have any baggage. Like, if today I go in real estate and I don't make it, then okay, I just go back to corporate. But I think for yourself, you got a car, you got a family, then you got kids. So, like, what are some of the concerns that you have before taking this?
There are a lot of concerns.
Definitely.
Before I came over, I was already doing out of Singapore. That means that I travel overseas to meet my clients. Then after that, of course, I have another offer from to do offshore, which is North Asia. That means China included. The market is quite big lah, so it's very good deal and all. Then another one is of course family office. That's why it's very tempting for me to say, actually, real estate, no lah, I just go back, that kind of thing.
But it's still fixed pay lah for the both.
Fixed pay. And then as we progress, when we go to private banking, it's bonuses.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how much did they offer you?
They offer me 20% more than what I was earning. So it's quite okay. It's quite okay. Actually, it's quite okay. I think it's quite okay. Yeah.
So do you think like having a stable job in say like this banking industry is like more prestigious than like, for example, going over to like real estate?
So one of the cons about coming to real estate, in that sense, I was thinking is the stigma. Yeah, I think.
Use a real estate agent.
Just
like insurance agent.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's something that, but banking, they really wow. But actually, what we do is almost the same. Like you're just working hard for your family. Yeah.
Right after I graduated from my uni, right, this was my first job, like real estate. So actually when I shared with my friends around me, like, do you want to try this out as well? So I'm stepping foot into this real estate career. So a lot of them, as a first job, they are very, very skeptical. So most of them will say real estate very
Uncertain,
unstable pay. So they are not comfortable as a first job, for example. So they will rather go into something like more corporate, like banking, corporate firms, which they can get like stable pay, etc. Yeah.
That's true. I mean, if you haven't tried out corporate, sometimes you have this thought where if I come out and do real estate, then should I? I didn't even experience that before, that kind lah. But of course, entering real estate earlier has its pros.
Like for us. So like for myself, I'm from the legal industry one. So when I wanted to do real estate, my father say 不要想不开. Yeah. So because I think even for myself, I feel like being a lawyer is totally different from being a real estate agent.
Very different.
And then like wow, you tell people you lawyer, suck. A bit small suck.
Yeah.
You tell people real estate agent, okay lor. But there's this stigma because last time I think those people who have limited choices in terms of their career, then they can't be real estate agent because last time no regulation, anybody can be a real estate agent. You sell, you take from a seller, you take from the buyer 2 times. But now it's more regulated. It's becoming more of a profession than ever before. And now the consumers are becoming smarter than us as well. So we have to constantly upgrade ourselves, our skills, our research, the data and statistics. Real estate industry is moving towards it's more of a profession than before. Closer towards like the legal industry, the medical profession, this kind of stuff.
So back to your question, right? You were saying what's the responsibility there? So before I came over, I have a newborn. So now I have 2, but that time was first one.
Okay.
So it's quite strong in that sense because I need to thank my house, right?
Correct.
House mortgage. Then I don't have car yet because in banking you don't need car. They
Grab
sponsor,
all covered.
Yeah, all covered. So don't need. But you have house to pay and you got kids. You got a firstborn lah. So that moment was quite strong in that sense because I don't know how much I'll earn here. And there are a lot of people that tell me. In fact, my wife's friend tell her that. If you come over 2 years, you cannot earn money. You must wait a while, which is not wrong because commission ma.
Correct.
Commission come in a bit later. That was something that I think about lah. I will think whether is it a wise choice because everybody say very illogical. You already there for so long. Why you don't want to just upgrade private banking then and all lah? But of course, I took the step of faith. I thought about it and then consider. I felt the peace. Then I came over, which I think one of the mistakes that some of the people that make is that they join the wrong community, which I felt that
real estate.
Yes.
I
feel that at least for me, I feel that I joined the right community whereby the support is stronger. As long as you work hard,
Correct.
you will earn money lah.
Correct. Yeah. So I totally agree. I think real estate industry very uncertain, but as long as you work hard, the mentors that you join as well is very important. Yep. So we are from the same team, so that's why we always say this. Along the way, sometimes when you feel a bit dry in terms of sales, then you start to think, whether you should Now go explore some other teams. That's the first point. Explore other agency, other companies, or should you just go do corporate?
Yeah.
Because for now we are both self-employed, like me and Jay. So if that month zero sales, it's really eat grass. Yeah, really eat grass. And then we still need to pay car, and then our house is coming. Then we need to pay wedding, that kind of stuff. So yeah.
Very tall.
Correct, very tall. I think we talk a lot about the remuneration as well as the flexibility. Then I think what are some of the things that people don't see that we experience, like the obstacles, the challenges that you face in the real estate industry as compared to banking? Like what are the differences in terms of challenges?
Both career in that sense are client facing. So of course we face difficult clients. If you are talking about differences,
you deal with both difficult clients.
Yes.
Difficult clients in both industries.
Yeah.
Which one more difficult?
Both also difficult. Both also difficult.
Your real estate got difficult client, man.
Have.
Like how difficult? How difficult is it? Jay laughing because she almost cried when she gonna F by one client.
Okay, personally I feel it's not unreasonable. It's reasonable request, but you just sometimes we didn't reply quick enough.
Quick enough, yeah.
But it's maybe within less than an hour, that kind lah. Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe they think we're Superman. So that's why every time they text, they call, we must reply. But of course, with being service industry, of course, we have to ensure that our replies are prompt as well. So like for us, I think I haven't met a very, very difficult client before so far, except for the one that Jay did.
You got client ask you be chauffeur or not?
Have
Oh,
a standard
quite a
one.
lot.
No, chauffeur as in like not to the house.
Then to where?
Like
Disco
like so for example
To the airport.
yeah,
Can you send me to the airport?
because they in some sense sometimes they pay you so they would
Expect some.
yeah.
Okay lah, not that kind of service but chauffeur service.
Chauffeur
not the
service.
other service.
No, no lah. Yeah, chauffeur service. But
No, but transacted already or not? Like buy from you already or
buy from me already in the process.
in the process?
In the process.
Haven't yet lah.
So ask me like, can you send me home? Then
Guy or girl?
not even not even viewing. Just send me home.
Okay.
Lah. Guy.
Because I remember got one of the client wear the pajamas. Then ask you.
I mean, we got a lot of clients, a lot of different clients but sometimes they are quite friendly, which is okay. Yeah. So we just need to know how to draw our lines.
Correct.
Balance.
Yeah, balance. Yeah, correct.
Well, also depends if the client buy like one very big quantum property from you. Then
Okay, but
they ask me scrub the floor, I also scrub one. Down for me lah. Down for me. I shall scrub. Yeah.
I think we also try to give the same service to all the clients. Depend that it's not according to the net worth lah. Just that sometimes
Some might have a bit more requests.
because they think in a sense they pay you more lah.
Yeah, as much as possible, we try to fulfill.
Yeah, fulfill and
Okay, then of course, let me see the stresses that we face. I think, like for Jay, for us, we had one client which we follow up very, very long. So I think in banking industry, the clients are ready.
No.
Like not ready one lah.
not really one.
So
You find it's
but
the
they
same.
got funds already ma.
They have the only difference is that you know that their account got money
But it's just sitting there.
sitting there.
So
and
you
nothing to do.
want them to do something with the money.
Yeah, so the money
Take action.
take action.
Ask them to buy property.
In fact, most of the time when I ask them to buy investment, they say they want to buy property.
So,
Yeah.
so it's good.
But now when I meet clients in real estate, I ask them want to buy
want to put
property,
money
they
in
say want to
stocks.
put investment.
Yeah,
want to
confirm.
invest.
So I was thinking like, hey, 这不同的啦。
Contradicting.
Always like this. Yeah. Okay. Then I think sidetrack. Because to even join real estate industry in the first place, you have to go through the course. You also have to take the exam. So how many times do you
To be honest, I failed 3 times.
for both paper?
Both papers failed.
Okay, I means you never study.
No, okay. You must know that I got kid that time. So in fact, right, the paper that I passed, right, that week I'm supposed to go exam, and that week, right, is the week that I'm
Born, your baby born.
baby born, and then the nanny I hired went back. So it's me and my wife, and that week my wife was not feeling well, had fever. So I thought that I would fail that exam.
paper,
yeah,
but you passed.
I passed.
Oh, so it's God's
Blessing.
grace.
In fact, right, when I go to the exam, right, before you start, they'll come and all. I was sleeping. I faster to finish the exam paper, then I sleep because I was too tired
Sleep in the hall.
in the hall.
Finish just zao
I didn't because I want to check.
Oh.
But I didn't have time.
Oh, you
I
fell
can't
asleep.
check. I fell asleep. So that's why I when after I came out, I told my
You sure
wife, I
cannot
said
cancel? People say you sleep with the
no,
exam.
wait. I failed 3 times. So I text my wife. I tell my wife, I think this exam cannot. I sure I cannot pass. I must go and sign up for another one. When the email came in, I showed my wife. Then I say, I don't know whether, did they send the wrong person?
Oh, pass ah.
Yeah, pass.
This one all not applicable to JE.
Yeah.
Too smart, some people.
No, because I didn't have to take the exam.
Yeah, so she was the last batch.
Yes.
The last batch of real estate to last time diploma, real estate diploma and real estate degree, straight away no need to take exam, straight away come in. So the last batch was JE, just nice Sean, Pierce, Don.
So the cut off was after my batch, they cut off. Then the rest, they still have to go through this whole, take the course, take the exam. Then after they pass, then they can join us.
Wow.
Our friend, hopefully he's watching this. He last time in JC he's one of the smartest one. GP good, math good. Forgot what econs also good. Always top 90 percentile plus one. Then went to NUS law. Yeah, so he failed the exam. I think at least got 5-6 times. Then he tell me, bro, really very difficult.
Give up already.
I said, bro, you NUS law, you cannot pass. 60-year-old uncle can pass real estate exam. Cannot be one. Yeah, so in the end he gave up. So now he's taking his bar examinations now. Yeah, and
But the exam papers, there's not much repeated question where I go for 3 times.
they don't. Yeah, it's always new questions.
That's why you almost feel like the
Fresh
person who
people.
set the questions are very passionate for real estate.
I mean, we also know of people who study the wrong paper and also pass. You know who? You don't
don't
know?
know?
Your boss, Joyce. Yeah, went to paper 2, studying paper 1 time pass.
Yes.
Then we have my friend, NUS Law, super smart, cannot even pass 1 time. So Wei Heng, if you are watching this, yeah, I'm talking about you. So I must send him this video after this.
And now I feel it's getting more and more competitive
Yeah.
in terms of like the number of people that want to join this real estate industry lah. So I heard of like friends whereby they tried to get the exam slots.
Cannot
They
get.
cannot even get. It's like within the first minute, you need to click in, you need to log in and be there. If not, you won't get the slot. You need to wait another few months to get the slot.
So my batch was 9 a.m. the slot open. So 9:05 the slot end.
Close already.
Closed. Now is worse. What I heard
It's
was
9:01 or 9:02.
yes. So you cannot even read. You just need to faster click to the next. You don't know what happened. You just all the way to the back.
Yeah, because now too many people want to be real estate agents. A lot of agents, they make it very like glamorous. No, wow, I know they drive flashy cars. They see no watch one. Apple Watch, no watch, yeah. Then they wear branded shoes and stuff. But I don't think it's a true reflection because the top 1% of the agents in Singapore, or rather those that are performing, they are the top 1% of income earners in Singapore. So yeah, most of us, we are still quite average. I don't think we earn a lot. After deducting our expenses, because our expenses are very high as well. So we have like Property Guru, Bloodsucker, then you can't say only. Then we have Facebook. Then sometimes Facebook's not working, we try to PPC. Then even PPC, some agents psycho one. They click on link because it's by per click.
yeah.
You know, right? So
Yeah, I
they Google, for example, Cassia, your first link come out, they click, they go back, they click again, click to...
So your money flying when they
Correct.
click.
Yeah, so all these are the hidden costs that people don't see. And if you cannot thank these costs, chances are after a while you'll just go back to corporate. Yeah, it's not as good as it seems, but if you really work hard, I think that's the most important. You work hard and you sell products genuinely. So that means, I mean, there are projects whereby actually you don't have any like shitty projects, right?
No.
Not really. Or like, no matter how shitty the project is, also make money on. Only make how much?
But because Singapore is
But because of the
it's
Singapore context, so it's
yeah.
not very fair. Because so far if I think about shitty projects, maybe in terms of layout, maybe not so preferred, harder to sell.
Facing wise.
Face the rubbish chute, face bin center. Yeah, but other than that, in general, we don't really have like bad products.
Of course, we also don't think that buying branded goods is wrong because I mean, at the end of the day, you work so hard, you just want to buy something that you like. You know what I mean? Like, I also want to buy a Chanel bag for my wife. It's not you want to buy a good
must let BB
car. Yeah. We are always on the road, so we want a good car that when we rest in the car while waiting for the next client, it's comfortable
Correct.
Which that's why your car so big.
Yeah, no. So that's why. So we always have in between appointments, right? So why we decided to change our car is we changed to EV. We spoke with a lot of clients. They also thinking, hey, should change to EV or not? Then when we talk to them, change EV, they say this is the push that they need, because like for us, we are always on the road. Sometimes for appointments we are early, or like the clients are late. Then you sit under the block, super hot. If you are driving an EV, you can sit inside, you can watch Netflix, you can trade aircon, but without all the exhaust that's coming out. So yeah, pro EV.
No need servicing.
No need servicing. But road tax more chore.
This person keep asking me to change.
Yeah, I've been trying to cycle everyone to change. My boss also, they
Good
won't.
conversation starter also.
Correct. Yes, good
Yes.
conversation starter. Like when you fetch your class, your class say, hey, you drive Tesla. Like, how's the parking like charging? If you drive the normal combustion engine car, it's normal. Just go JB pump petrol. I mean,
Because they're curious, it's something new. They don't really
Correct.
get exposed to this so often.
correct. Yeah. So I think also depends on the buyers themselves. I think different people have different preferences, even for real estate as well. We prefer something more futuristic, more in.
Tech.
Yeah, more tech. Then some of us, our colleagues, they prefer more brand like Merc. They only
Yes.
want Merc, they only want BM. But BM, a lot of problem, I don't know.
But to say, not that I don't want Tesla, not to choose same as him, just that because to have 7-seater yet.
Model
Oh,
X, huh?
I can't really.
futuristic.
I think only got one Model X in Singapore.
Yeah, I think one unit only.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, it's GLB already, lor.
GLB, no.
GLB.
Okay lah, 7-seater.
Okay lor. Boring lor, GLB. Yeah. So why so many people hate agents? Or rather, they just feel agents are very Hao Lian.
Hao Lian.
Because of they wear branded. I don't wear branded. Lacoste Lacoste not branded
But you never meet before clients who came over and see your car, then he say like, you don't drive Merc. I encountered one before,
So
you
it's
know.
a bit like double-edged sword, I feel.
Yes.
Like
Okay,
go
so-
this way or that way.
So I haven't, but I know I low key feel they judge. Like clients do judge the cars you drive. So I have a client. Of course, generally I sold her place. Then now her son wants to do real estate. So the first thing she asked her son to find is to find me. Because the son is around my same age as well. Then the parents, I think they see, last time I used to drive Merc, but I changed to
Yeah.
Tesla. So they feel like, hey, this guy 22 years old already buy Merc, should be doing quite okay. So it's not that we want to show off sometimes, but it's really the clients will see what one guy drive. Well, cannot say it. Later I say Mazda, all the Mazda people cancel me. Cannot, right?
No, but it's like resume, you know.
Yeah, a bit of resume lah. It's a bit because we are in the people's business.
I mean, if you want to sell your property, you want to find someone who is good, That means partly also he earn quite a bit.
But imagine you engage an agent, drive McLaren, come your 600,000 HDB, also paiseh ma.
I don't know, I won't paiseh,
Drive McLaren, go one HDB listing. The petrol, the petrol expensive.
I
Maybe he
think
don't
another
take.
thing is because we also look quite young. So like the car, it might also act as like another
yes.
form of assurance for our clients as well lah.
Yeah.
To let them know that we have been doing this for like long term. We know what we are doing. We are confident. We can help them achieve what they wish to achieve also lah.
That brings us to the next point. So many agents in the market. So why choose yourself? Like why choose us? So that maybe you can share so far the clients that you have been helping in terms of the profile and how you value add.
I always tell my clients, which is how I feel, that every client that comes to me is God gave to me. So I will want to be faithful in all my clients. You also know lah, I bought my first property. It's a very big ticket item. You don't want to buy wrong. So as much as possible, I can relate to them. I know that every property that they buy, I will take it as though I'm buying the property. I'll treat it as though I'm buying the property.
As if you're the one buying.
Yes.
lah.
Which I think is this is something that I always do, and I wouldn't want them to buy wrong, because at the end of the day, if you do good for them, right,
Referrals.
they'll ask you not just referrals, they'll ask you to sell. Then if you imagine I cannot imagine myself lying to them, telling them that this is a very good property, but in the end it's a bad one.
Cannot
Then
sell.
I cannot sell. You know what I mean, right? 3 years later, 4 years down the road, they ask you to sell, you cannot sell. Then how?
So I guess you're trying to say that you position yourself as someone who looks above and beyond just transaction. Put yourself before, in the sense that you make sure that it's a safe buy. You do the numbers, and I think like many of us, because at least for our own group, we are quite careful with the products we sell.
Yep.
and we always justify with the numbers because
Statistics.
correct, because we cannot predict, because a lot of agents they say profit, no, you buy this project you earn how much, that kind of stuff. I think we are a bit more careful with that because we don't know where the market will take us, but we use numbers to substantiate our claims lah.
In this business, we want longevity lah.
Correct.
Right? So we don't want to just look at 3
One-time
years,
business.
one time then bye people.
You sell one project, but the developer pay you handsome commission. Then after that, you disappear one. So a lot are like this. So one of our clients at Glitz. So back then, I think it was one of the last few units. It was 2-bedroom penthouse. 2 bedroom is already bad enough because no windows ma. Two bed, 1 bath, bad enough. Plus penthouse. Not the worst, facing MRT track.
Directly.
Yeah, directly.
Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, so the agent sold her through a referral. So we asked the client, say, 为什么这个 agent 你哪里找的？ Like 为什么他叫你买这个？ Then it's my friend referral. Then she bought. Then she wanted to sell. She called back the agent. 3 years later want to sell. The agent say, I'm not free. No, they are legit. This is the Glades. It's a penthouse unit. Level 12, you go and take a look. Block 12, level 12, I remember. Because that was one of the longest property that we took to offload.
Sell. Correct.
Yeah. We sell from no restriction for close to 2 years until the restrictions came in, whereby if today you sell a private, you got to wait 15 months for
Correct.
HDB.
So it affected the owner a lot also. And before we started, I think there was another agent that marketed her unit for also almost a year already. So we took over. So total it was.
I wouldn't say we take over lah. Slowly they just fade out.
Yeah, they disappeared.
Property grew too
a bit hard to
expensive.
sell.
Yeah. Probably too.
It's super
Fiji is very
expensive. And then for us, we always make sure that we put our listing on top. So every week is 200 credit, 200 credit, 200 credit. So but no choice. I think this is sort of the cost that we have to.
Money have to be spent.
I mean, at the end of the day, we do this business also to support our family ma. So
Correct.
we are not savior lah. We cannot save everybody in a sense lah. Yeah.
We try our best.
Because when we started industry, our managers always tell us, if you are marketing a property for too long and it's not moving right, you must know when to cut loss.
Yeah. Correct.
Like for us, we throw so much money, we still don't want to cut, because if you really close, you can cover. But for the penthouse one, no. We close already, got co-bro agent, so we share with the agent. So 50-50, we always share 50-50. So never mind, but if 2%, 50-50, one, not too bad ma. She gave us 1 only. Then we say, wow, no, 我们帮你卖到这样辛苦. Then she also, because I need to buy HDB this, that. Okay lah, then no choice, I'll move on. I mean, you win some, you lose some lah, if you ask me. So that is the sort of the part that nobody sees lah. Everything that, wow, agent earn 2%, this, that. And then now we also have our competitors coming in at 1999, that kind of stuff. I don't know, do you have any take on 1999? Must be political if you don't get cancelled.
I think it's okay.
I think it's okay.
I mean, we all offer different services and we different value lah. Then the way we market is different also. I mean, if you offer 1999, cannot be every week also.
There has to be compromises lah.
You must know what you want.
Right, but of course, maybe they are doing volume. So that's why 199 you can sustain throughout.
Very strong.
But very strong, yes. Very
go
strong.
for viewing.
Very strong, yeah. So I think they don't go for viewings lah, but they have different packages. So they're
Different
199,
tier.
different tier. 199 maybe they do the bare minimum, but if you want them to go for viewings, but which is good for some clients because some of them they are sitting on negative profits because maybe the accrued interest has been quite some time. So when they sell, it's a negative sales, so they can't fork out like 2% for commission. So yes, that's why this 199 or fixed fee comes very, very handy for these clients. Yeah, but otherwise for us, why we insist on having our own fixed fee as well, like 2%, is because we value our services. We actually sort of run through the entire procedure, the timeline, the calculation. When you sell, you need another place to buy. You make sure the timeline fits perfectly such that you don't have an interim place where you got no place to stay.
My boss used to say this, which I totally agree. He says that if we cannot fight for our own commission, how can I fight for your price?
Which is true.
Yeah.
Which is true. So, I mean...
So if I fight for my commission so hard, please don't be offended.
because I'll fight the same way for...
I'll fight for your price.
House, your price.
Which is quite a good point. So, what was the lowest commission you ever get from selling?
Lowest commission? Free. No lah.
I also got do free before.
Go free.
Confirm have one ma.
No, I haven't.
I haven't. Oh shit.
Bro, I only 2 years, bro.
2 years. Yeah, I did. Did we do for free? Maybe buying we did for free.
So if they sell and buy through us, maybe
Sell and buy,
buying.
yeah. Because I think at the point of time we sold. We took 2%. Then their finances were not very strong as well. So I think I am quite a soft person, I feel. Must ask Jay whether she agrees.
Quite.
I feel quite soft. I always feel for clients one. So like when I do the numbers, I feel sometimes they cannot pay. I also won't.
We'll
Actually,
try
I
to
know
work
what I mean.
something out lah.
I know what I mean.
Yeah, but I feel I should be quite soft.
Yeah, very emotional.
Very emotional.
Just pray that if we do good, they will refer us.
Correct. So that's the thing. So when I was in my first year, fresh ma, everything just whack ma. So I met this client. I did a listing in the Marsiling area. Then the client, it was a Chinese seller. So Marsiling area, we always have an issue with ethnic quota. So we cannot, if you have ethnic quota, you cannot sell to other races. You can only sell to, for example, Chinese seller can only sell to Chinese buyer. So I had one Malay client that came in. She wanted to buy. Then I said it's not eligible. But can I actually show you something else? So she said, oh, I actually asked for my mother because we need to sell the house. So I go above and beyond in the sense that I ask, oh, why do you all want to sell? Because if 你好好的, nobody will sell ma. Like my parents, you see, they stay HDB super comfortable. You tell them about property, they tell you sell. I asked them, hey, why you want to sell your property and move? Then they say, oh, the father kena stroke, so bedridden. Then the mother kena retrench. So they had to sell because they were under bank loan and the bank wanted to take back the property. So HDB, they will sell it ma. So it was quite bad because when I visited them, the father was bedridden. Then you know this kind, then you still tell them 2%. Wow, you walk out sure cannot strike by lightning one that kind. Then also cannot be you do for free ma. Property good is expensive. So I work out an arrangement with them. I told them, you let me market your property, but I'm the sole agent. The buyer that come, right, I will take the commission from buyer, but I'll make it very clear as to who I'm representing. So they agreed. Ultimately, I sold the property for them. I took from the buyers. I explained the whole situation to the buyers as well. It was a win-win because we sold a bit lower than the valuation. Okay, so the buyer earned ma. So in terms of no COV, they were PR, so they had 5% cash. So their 5% cash of the total quantum was lower. Their bank loan was lesser as well. So it was really a win-win situation lah. So from there, the client referred the entire kampong. So that's the thing about Malay community. I think if you do well for one, right, they will refer the whole community. So I did about 6 transactions from that one, and that was my first 100,000 in my first year. Yeah, very heng, very heng. Yeah, so so being soft is.
As in, like,
Tip of the day, have
you take the
empathy.
risk
I mean, ultimately I took from the buyer lah. So I just wanted to help them lor. The last question that we want to talk about is about insurance and property products. So I think a lot of people say that for property, new launches are like the ILPs for insurance.
Actually, I don't know, but this is the first time I heard.
Oh, really? Okay, so why a lot of people say that is because new launches, the developers pay the commissions are quite attractive sometimes. So what I understand, ILP, the commission also quite good.
Yes.
I don't know. I have never asked.
Is
My
that
friend
true?
sold me ILP, but I don't ask. Like I know confirm high com, but this sort of thing you don't ask.
I mean, different products give you different commission. Okay, at least every client that I met, when I recommend products, I recommend according to their needs. Yeah, like how we do in real estate ma. Like what layout, and all.
So what are ILPs? And why you don't believe in ILPs? Because if we say ILP and new launch is the same, then it's a bit contradicting.
Okay, I mean, which companies will sell a product
That's not good.
That is not good. Honestly, just that I think that the difference between this one very hard.
Why do you think that it's not suitable for? Oh no, it depends on clients.
Oh no, okay, I know already. Okay, maybe some people think that new launches and ILP is the same. I think that it's not the product that is bad, but it's whether who sell you the product. ILP, right, requires people to manage it.
The agent that sells you manage.
Yeah. So they are not just agent, but like for example, they are
Company.
Yeah, to manage it, to help you sell and buy ma. Correct. So if the agent are not very active, for example, not very active, not saying that they are part-time, they are not very active, then it's very hard for you to
Grow your money.
It's the same like
But new launches, we don't have to follow up. We just do the floor plan analysis, tech analysis, project analysis. Once we sold the project, 3 years later.
Yes, correct. So if you buy a new launch from someone who do not know, then how?
Oh, okay, true. Now it makes sense.
It's the truth, right?
Yeah, now it makes sense.
You buy from someone who is very experienced and they are very active in the market. Then of course the new launch you buy will earn money. It's the same. ILP, if you buy from someone who don't know the thing, then they sell it because they need to high com. Then how? You know what I mean, right? So that's the difference. So that's why I say it's not about the product that you are buying, it's the person you're buying from.
Yeah, so from a consumer's point of view actually also can understand how they feel lah. Because for example, even for ILP or like new launches, there tend to be like, for example, I have clients that tell me, wow, you're the 5th agent that shared me about this
New launch,
project.
yeah.
So there are really clients that say this kind of thing to me lah. So I think when this happens, even both for like the insurance side or real estate, then people tend to be a bit more skeptical, a bit more cautious.
Can be a double edge lah, because you see like Chuan Park, first day 5,000. So people will be like, hey, what are we missing out? Like, they want
Yeah.
to go and take a look. Okay, so to wrap up our session, because we are currently in the season of 6 new launches happening at the same time.
Yay.
Yeah,
Very
not yay,
hectic.
super hectic. Some of the agents, they are doing multiple projects, like for myself. Then we have to go Chuan Park at 1, then 3 o'clock rush to Emerald of Katong. Then after that, end up at
Nava
Novo
Grove,
Place.
yeah.
Okay, so 6 launches, but we just want to focus on 3 because the other 2 projects are not really the same products. Because for example, Novo Place is an executive condo, and then Union Square, I would say is more of a luxe project. So the other 3, is Nava Grove, which is located in the Mount Sinai area. Then we have Emerald of Katong, as well as the highly anticipated launch Chuan Park. Okay, so these 3, for yourself, which one will you go for?
Don't have West one.
Nava lor.
But EOK.
You okay? Okay, like why? Why you okay?
Okay, because we always say that no products are bad products. Just so I when I go for EOK show flat, I quite like whoa. So
But
nice.
not fair because you never seen Nava before.
Oh, but I know you got share that
Yeah.
Nava the
Super nice. Nava was one of the best show flats that I've seen lah. I mean, in
How
my
they
shop
manage it lah.
for 4 years, I think that was the best show flat I've seen. When I was doing presentation to clients, also most of them they see EOK, they will ask what about Chuan Park.
They
see,
will compare.
They will compare. They ask Chuan Park. They went to come and see Chuan Park, they ask about EOK. So that's why I also want to know like which is the best product. But I think it ultimately boils down to clients' needs.
Personal needs lah.
Yeah. So for JE.
For myself, I think because I'm a
Westie.
Westie, I will tend to go back to more west side lah. So EOK definitely is a bit far for me because it's all the way at Tembusu area,
Katong,
D15, so it's too east. Then for Chuan Park, I feel although it's very convenient in terms of like MRT is right at your doorsteps lah, but the whole development, the whole project is too overhyped, I would say lah. So based on my personality, I'll prefer something more exclusive. Like in terms of transportation, Nava, you might not be the nearest to MRT. You have direct access to the bus stop also lah. If you have kids in future, then you are thinking about how they can commute. So in terms of location, I feel you get both exclusivity and there's also a lot of potential in the area in terms of the future growth and the future possible launches in the area as well lah. So I think it fits my personality a lot, so that's why I will choose Nava over the other 2 projects.
Okay.
Yeah.
You leh?
Me I Westie Oh, but okay.
We are the same,
yeah, we are the
almost.
same. Actually, we are
Very
quite
similar.
But if I look past the fact, because if I'm buying for pure investment, so again boils down to what the clients want.
Homestay or investment.
Yeah, because if investment next time you want to sell, in the resale market, they sure want something that's right beside the MRT.
Correct.
Yeah.
But there also have been properties that are not close to MRT, still make a lot of money. So like Claiborne, we have a West Coast area, all earn 800,000 profit.
Principal Gardens.
Yeah, so I think it depends. If I can look past the fact that Chuan Park developer is Kingsford, I think it's a very good place for investment, provided you are very lucky, you get a very good queue number, you manage to get a 2-bedder there. Because last we heard, we have about 1,500 checks for 915 units. So most of the people are going for 2s and 3s. So yeah. So that's all for this episode. If you enjoyed what you have just watched and you think Daddy Torrance is very handsome, okay, do like and subscribe and we'll be doing more of such similar content. So we see you guys soon.